Everyone, good evening. This is a great event, Happy Earth Week, which we extend beyond a day at Hempitecture. It's Earth Year every year for us, actually. But this is really exciting to be here. You guys come extremely highly regarded in the architecture and design industry. We're a new building material manufacturer, though really less new at this point. These are the conversations. You guys are the people we want to be in front of. We sell to so many people doing tiny homes, van builds, small projects, but that's not really how we make an impact. So we appreciate the DIY consumer that's found our product, but it's really about reaching you guys that's going to make the long-lasting change. So here we go. My name is Tommy, and I'm the Chief Innovation Officer at Hempitecture. And at Hempitecture, we manufacture and distribute and sell bio-based building materials. So these are natural fiber insulation products. Has anybody here heard of hemp-based insulation? Show of hands. Okay, they're about 50%. Yeah, I hope you guys. Thank you, Katie and Kelsey, for putting this together, by the way, and finding great manufacturers. Yeah, so the market penetration and awareness is increasing, which is really, really great to see, because there's a future where we are growing our building materials on the same piece of land on an annually renewable basis and sequestering immense amount of carbon from the atmosphere at the same time. So you guys are the converted already. You understand the importance of embodied carbon. Green building a couple of years ago meant, what are we doing with our rainwater? What's our source of energy? And now people are starting to think, okay, well, how much energy and carbon took to get those building products to the job site before they're even installed? And that's, of course, where we come in. I think what people don't really recognize is how much material your insulation is. Beautiful buildings like this with a lot of glass, maybe less so. But I mean, your insulation is your biggest volume choice you'll make in your life, probably. Maybe all your diet after 30 years. So it's great that we're eating sustainably as well. But you really want to choose a smart material for your insulation because of the potential impact of that one choice. And of course, we certainly shine when it comes to the carbon impact. We are the industry leader in embodied carbon for insulation. So that's something quite exciting. If you had a project tomorrow that you want to reduce the embodied carbon on, check your sound insulation. Are you putting mineral wool in? You can sub out our product, take out 80% of the carbon footprint of mineral wool. These are our product lineups. We don't just do cavity batt insulation. We do continuous rigid board insulation, both in 2-inch for exterior and 3/4 inch for interior. We do carpet underlayment, and we'll have a loose fill blow-in insulation product coming to market in 2025. All these products for sale online in warehouses across the country, by the way. So why hemp? We don't just love hemp because we smell it every day in the streets of New York. I'm from Idaho, so it's kind of shocking to smell what you smell around here. We love it because it sequesters. It's an engine for sequestering carbon. On a very limited amount of acreage, you can create a huge amount of fiber, and that fiber pulls down a huge amount of carbon. And then also, when sizing up different insulation materials and considering the natural fiber possibilities, hemp stands out from a supply availability, from a cost, from a performance, a carbon perspective. Every single one of these wood fiber insulation, recycled denim, cellulose, sheep's wool, mycelium, they all have their places, but there's kind of missing pieces to all of them that hemp, we feel, solves that challenge. Again, so here's an expanded wall assembly of what our products look like. We keep it really simple, airtight, vapor open. Same spec you'd write for mineral wool, you'd write for our product, and really change the carbon footprint of the building. We also have a Hemp Wool Plus product that is a fire-rated insulation, so it's treated with both a fungicide and fire retardant, has a slightly higher R value by combining several different natural fibers. So that is also something we have, and then fiber pad. Here are our R values, our depths. It's very similar to fiberglass and mineral wool, same depth, same R value. Form factor comes in a 4-foot long bat, either 16-inch on center or 24-inch on center, as well as light gauge steel framing sizes too. We've got warehouses all over the country. So any project, although we get a lot of calls from Alaska, we can't help them because shipping the material is very expensive. So that's why we bring it to you guys. And we're actually working with NYSERDA to develop an East Coast New York State manufacturing facility in the Rochester region. So hopefully within 12 to 18 months, this product's actually coming from inside the state of New York, grown with New York industrial hemp fiber. Very exciting. We get this question. Is my house going to burn down? Is there going to be a huge block party while it happens? No, there's not. We treat it with fire rating. We have a Class A fire rating. There it is. So a 10 flame spread. We just got our loose fill fire rating back today, 5 on the flame spread. Those are all with non-redless chemical fire retardants. And then we are tested and certified. You get points for the Biobased on the lead qualification, USDA certification Biobased points. You get EPD points, HPD points. We are in the process of finishing our ICC-ES evaluation, which will be really fast for getting us through code approval. So stay tuned for that announcement. And then that's it. My name's Tommy. I've been installing these materials, selling these materials, delivering these materials. So any questions you have, please come. I now realize my booth is facing the wrong way. I saw everybody craning over to try and get someone to turn it around. So we'll be facing the food, but here until 7. So great to meet you. Would love to work together on projects. We are new and exciting, and people are so happy when they choose our material, especially for the sound insulating properties. So hope to hear from you. Hope to hear more soon. Thank you.